I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it in back bay. Yeah, I got game, God in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it Turnpike Miles. Yeah, it's Boo signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock. I be doing big things, don't even have a deal, yeah, I battle through these.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Billy Giannouloudis, and we've got a deep message for you today that is going to change up a lot of how this works for you. We're stepping one step further into that personal power route that you are on and been building for yourself to allow you to create and live life on just a whole new level. And notice when I say that, to create and live life on a whole new level. I want you to keep that in the back of your mind throughout this entire message, because with all the recent messages that we put out there, they all connect together, as we've mentioned before. They're there to help you learn how to do that in such a great way. Create and live life on a whole new level. So if you haven't checked out the recent messages out yet, then please do, because you're only leaving knowledge that can help you right there. Go pick it up and use it for yourself. And please subscribe to Once a Week, because as you can tell, each week we are bringing the fire for you to take and run with it in just such a great way. But all that being said, I want to dive into this week's message. So as you can see from the title of this video, Eyes That See. And to give you some backstory, I woke up yesterday with that phrase or that message on my mind. And there's a chance that you've heard that before, because the scripture, eyes that see and ears that hear. In the biblical sense, we ask God to bless us with these so we can see and hear Him on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, where we receive that guidance and that protection that He brings. So I woke up and that was on my mind, so I had to dive in. I meditated on it and allowed the message to come through. And let me tell you, what came through, oh man, was it powerful. We all have this. Eyes that see and ears that hear. You don't have to look at that through a religious lens. Regardless of any spiritual belief that you have or what culture you come from, I'm going to tell you right now that you are a spiritual being. And there's so many signs that point to that in your daily life. So, eyes that see and ears that hear in all of us. But what it is that is actually referring to is actually our awareness. I can ask you right now to envision in your mind something that makes you happy. Something that brings that good feeling to you. Picture that in your mind. You might picture your family, your dog, maybe a dream that you have, a loved one. You see it. That's using your eyes that see. You in your mind are seeing something, whether it's something you have in your life now or something you want to have in your life. You see it. That's simple enough. We all can do that. Then, if I ask you to say to yourself, not verbally, in your mind, say that I am great. Say to yourself that I am a success. Say that to yourself right now, just in your own head. And you can do that. We all can do that. You don't make a noise, but you heard that message loud and clear when you said it just in your mind. That's us using our personal power of our awareness. And what we do every single day is focus our awareness on what we choose to. The power of this is that the more we focus our awareness on something, the stronger that something becomes. So with everything we've been discussing in the last month or so, with building you up to be able to use your mind to create or help you live at such a high level, every single day, feeling that joy, feeling that love, feeling that goodness that's always around you. Our awareness is a major, major key factor. But it's the problem that comes with that. All right? And here's the problem and the main point of this video. We live in a time where social media and the news are just so prominent in so many people's lives. But the problem has become that for so long, there's been so much gossip, so much fear, so much anger, just so much lower level content, we'll say, has been poured out onto us put in front of us, spoon-fed to us, that in a way we've all become addicted to it because we all seek it out now. And what's on the news? Negativity, fear, but you can't turn away. Social media, the gossip, the talk about someone else in just a negative way, but you can't turn away. You might even join in at times, right? But what that does to us is put a cap on us seeing greater for ourselves because we're so focused on lower level pieces. We lose sight of what's real for us and what can be real for us. We've been fed a diet of negativity for so long that it's become the norm. And whether you search for it or you act it out, it's there. And then to bring that back to your awareness, if we focus so much on these areas and our awareness is then honed in, what we're actually doing is creating more and more of that negativity to come into each and every single one of our own experiences. That negativity doesn't stay on the TV or the phone anymore. You might see it in other ways. Or you might see it in yourself with your own words or your actions. You might not even realize how much it shows up because over time, it's been a gradual build to where it's become the norm. Everything on the news, usually all negativity. That's the norm, but we can't turn away. But by taking that step back and looking at it and catching yourself, you start to notice it. We need to break that cycle. And how do we do it? We focus our awareness onto something greater. If eyes that see and ears that hear is a gift that we all have, and it's referring to our awareness, the power of our minds and the power of our spirits, then if we focus that awareness onto something on a higher level than the negativity that we had been living at, we see that higher level show up in greater ways. It all starts in ourselves and then shows up outside of ourselves. With everything that we've gone over the last few weeks, you've been able to develop this ability to hone your awareness because you control what goes through your eyes and what comes through your ears. They're windows to your mind and your soul. The problem became that we left the windows open to so much negativity. Then some areas of our lives, we live there. Not all. I'm sure if you think about it, no matter how much negativity you see around you, there are some great areas to your life. And when you focus on those great areas where the negativity isn't around, your awareness spreads to that goodness all around. You see that more. This is true personal power at its finest. It isn't a term just thrown around, but instead is a true part of you, whether you realized it before or not. Your mind can create incredible experiences that you want in your life. You want to be in your life. And then send it out so you can walk it out. But if you're honing your focus and your awareness and that personal power on all that negativity, and you're filling your mind with that negativity without even realize it, like we said, there's a cap put on you. You create walls rather than freedom. If we stop giving our power away to other things like distractions that pull us down or fears that lock us away, like germs or social situations for that matter, if we stop doing that, then we can begin to live life again. Because so many people are missing out on life because of their fears. And with everything that we've gone over the last few weeks, it all comes together to help you live life at just a whole new level. It all starts from within yourself. We have our own ability to heal ourselves. We have our own ability to create and tap into abundance. And like I said, I read the scriptures. I study up on cultures and perspectives because I want to see it all. So with the example of the biblical aspect with Jesus, regardless of your background, he healed people when they came to him. He multiplied resources when he needed to. God's power to heal and to tap into abundance, that's within you because it all starts from within. It starts with your awareness and being aware of your own power, but also being aware of what distractions or limitations have been there, but don't need to be there anymore. Break free from the monotony of the world that is today. Break free from the patterns of fear, all by wanting more for yourself and being confident enough to take a step out of where you've been and into where you want to be. That's personal power. And it all starts with you. And the more you think on that, the more your awareness grows and the power expands to that joy, to that healing, to that confidence, to that love, to greater levels of yourself where you can live life at a whole new level. That's why I keep saying it to you, because it all starts from within. But where you focus that awareness is where it goes. Negativity or something so much greater. Fear or something so much greater. Gossip or something so much greater. Lower levels or something so much greater. I'll say it as many times as I have to. That's you. That's your personal power. You choose where your focus and your awareness goes, but there's so much power behind it to create in your life. Take it and run with it. Eyes that see and ears that hear are all right here. There's so much power. Use it in whatever way you choose. But life can be so much better. But I'm going to cap it off with that for this video. But guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Please use this video. When this is done, grab a piece of paper, write down what this message meant to you. Write down if any insights came to you when I was going over this message and what connected. Because that's your guide, that's your light right there to tell you what steps to take. Start the process. And please like this message on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. If this sparked you and you think that it might spark someone else, share it to them. Spread the help, spread the love. Why not? Be a light to someone else. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to Once a Week on YouTube, because the more people, or the more that number goes up, the more people we can help, and that's our goal at the end of the day. And if you or anyone you know is in need of a life coach to help you expand this process, to dive deep and really use this for the tool that it was to help you create the life that you want to live and to live life on a whole new level, go to BillyGLifeCoaching.com. You can set up a free strategy session with me, and I'll be right there for you. Because I want to help you. But dive in. Think about it. Until next week, guys.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm